Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of WTF Racing. We are on race number 9 of the season. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we were unable to get up race 8. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on in the action.
Hey, you too, Michael. Thank you.
All right, today
I'm going to be running hard for last place tonight.
Copy that.
You thinking you're going to get that from me?
All right, everybody, good luck.
Copy. Good luck.
So Clayton J got the pull tonight in the number 13 Napa Chevrolet.
Hey, guys, if we're putting under caution, let's use that access road right before turn 3.
All right, so we have Clayton J in the field. We have Bully Chef, the 22. We have David Hurt. Ted Decker. I believe you can also find Ted Decker on Facebook Gaming. Joshua Maloney. And then, of course, we also have Doug. And also the 8 car of Gregory Everett, running the Cat Chevrolet 98 WTF Racing car. All right, folks. So, fixing to go green. Let's see how the action pans out, shall we? Alright, fixing to come across the line. Go green. Green. Green got a great start. It's going to hold the inside line through 1 and 2. And he gets a great start. Racing up front. So we got going back here. Here is the 3rd place car of David Hurt. Got guys going pretty racy back there in the back. 2 wide on in the back. We're looking back from behind. Greg Everett in the Cat Chevrolet Camaro for WTF Racing. Ooh, Greg's getting a little bit loose there. He makes a great recovery. Ooh, and into the wall, unfortunately. He didn't quite hold it. But that was not enough to bring out a caution, so he'll be going to the pits. Clayton's still up front leading. Yeah, they did bring out a caution for that. They did call a caution, so caution is on track with Clayton J in first. Bowley Chef in second, the WTF Racing Toyota Camry. We got David Hurt in third with the Joker Why So Serious Chevy Camaro. We have Joshua Maloney in fourth with the Motorcraft Ford Mustang. Got the good Gear Rich 79 of Ted. And the 67 WTF Racing Ford Mustang of Doug Easel.
Yeah, we got unlimited tires and 3 fast repairs on this race.
So let's see what happens with the leaders. We're going to try and get some action coming down pit road. See if anybody's coming on in with us. Looks like we didn't have very many tickets going on. Ah, we got one come on in. That was Doug. Everybody else stayed out. So let's see if we can get a view from Doug and get a view from where he's at towards the back of the field. Let's see if we can get anything on pit road action from him. Also entering in pit road, looks like we are going to have Gregory Everett. So it's coming onto his pits. See, we're a little bit blocked by them. Alright, so probably 2 to go. Just been outside, so Clayton Dre is going to continue to hold the lead. Had a great qualifying time. Standing out front, followed by Bully Chef, David Hurt, and then Joshua. Ted Decker's got that back there in 5th. So we got 1 to go to green, coming to the restart. The lights are off on the pace car, so we'll be ready to go green here very shortly. Let's go back and get ahead and get started with our leaders. Starting off with the 13 of Clayton J. Let's take a lap with him in car, see how it goes, see how he's running. Now these guys did not take tires, so they shouldn't be, just a few laps. They should be good to go. But tire fall off is pretty impressive here. All right, coming out of turn 4, getting ready for the restart. Looks like Clayton gets a good start. No threatening from the outside. Got a good view of the full mirror full David in his mirror. See where he goes in here. Looks like he might have an elevated outside run. Nope. Guys drops back inside. They coming from this side. Nope. Clayton's got a pretty good sized lead now. Mirror full of David. David's got an inside run. Bo's getting a good drive through the corner here. They're accelerating good off. Closed a good bit of time there. Gained a little bit of time on Josh. Running clean at this point. Bully lifted a little earlier. I think he's back to try and trace tires. Riding along now with Joshua Maloney. He does have a full air full of David back there. It gets into the 22 a little bit. Holds the line, gets out. 22 manages to hold it. Doesn't give up any position momentum. Just a slight little rub, and rubbing folks is racing. He's going to take the high line. Bully's on a low line, trying to chase down Clayton up there in 3rd place. Dave's wheels, or Josh's wheels, always really smooth. He runs a straight, smooth, clean line. Once again, WTF Racing is currently running on Wednesday nights. If anybody has any interest in join our league, you can find us on Grid Finder. Just look us up in the iRacing under the league section and search us for WTF Racing. Or we have an Instagram page too. It's WTFRacing.eTeam. Just DM us and we'll be happy to give you any details and information we want. Oh, we have a collision together. Two cars going around, go around. Ooh, into the wall hard. The 76 of Joshua and the 22 WTF Racing Toyota Camry of Bully Chef. Pace cars out. So, the way it's going to fill up. You can see they're pretty beat up. That's just a little bit of a rubbing. 11's racing. It's a good view of what happens in an accident from those guys. Just one of those things. I think they just both kind of got a little loose. One got tight, and they just kind of got up into each other. And, you just ended up with what we ended up with. So they decided to stay out and go in with the leaders. Now, in our league, we do run 3 fast repairs. So, don't worry about it. We run unlimited tires. So you'll be able to pick up your fast repairs and your tires and those things. So, it doesn't end your night. As long as you're rolling, you should be able to get in and you'll be able to go. We do pride ourselves on being kind of a developmental league. Through cooperative competition, excuse me. So please, if you're interested, just look us up. This is a Clayton J coming in first, the 13 car, our pole setter, running up strong all night long. One of the strongest runs Clayton's ran to this point. Really solid run, making great strides and advancements in what he's doing. Going to have in second place, right behind him, there's going to be the David Hurt, always solid up towards the front. There's Ted Decker. You see Bully Chef pulling into his pit from behind. Greg Everett's coming out. The 67 WTF Racing Ford Mustang of Doug Easels are pulling out as well. Look at Bully, the 67 back there.
Anybody know what the pace car is?
Okay, let's go back to the leader. So our leader is the 13 of Clayton J, followed by the 77 of David Hurt, the 79 of Ted Decker, the 67 and the 80 and the 98 of Doug Easel and Gregory Everett. And following up by Bully Chef in the back of the field. And Joshua Maloney. Alright, the lights are off on the pace car, so we will be green next time we cross the line. Clayton J having the solid run, running up front, holding his cars, holding that Napa Chevrolet up front, feeling the vibe from the Chase Elliott Championship. Alright, let's see how the action looks on the restart from our blimp or chopper mode. Oh, it looks like we have a little accident in the back. I believe that will extend our caution. Let's scroll back there and take a look at what's going on. Looks like there's a little bit of an extra collision there on accident between the 98 and the 76. Alright, one lap to green now. One lap to green. Alright, good camera view for our restart. There we go. Let's go with this. So now here we go, folks. So the lights, excuse me, folks. So the light is off on the pace car, and we are fixing to go. Green flag racing again at the line. The 13, the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Clayton J is in first, been leading the whole race, followed by the 77 of David Hurt, the Joker Why So Serious car. Ted Decker's moved into third place. Doug Eason with fourth. Greg Everett, Bully Chef, and then Joshua. Joshua gets a good run on the inside. Looks like he got a drag race down to the first turn. The question is who's going to go where. Clayton's going to hold that low line. He's able to be able to carry momentum outside to try and overtake him there. Doug's got a big run on the outside. He's going to move into third. Ted's falling outside. Going to end up being 3 wide in the back there. The 3 wide back there in the back, followed by Bully Chef in fourth place. Josh is moving into fifth, and Greg Everett. Ted is back there, falling in line. Clayton's holding that low line. Both Doug and David both have an outside run. They're going to be pushing. And there's going to be just enough push in there for David to get by and take first place. Followed by Clayton. Then Doug checks up to stop from hitting Clayton. Loses a little bit of time momentum to him. Now they're picking back in place. He's got Bully Chef in line to try and push, pick up a little draft, and charge him down the line. Followed by Joshua. This is a race for third, fourth, and fifth place, folks. Leaders up front. David has managed to secure first place. He's got a nice little bit of lead, but these guys are lined up, just kind of running it out at this point. The 13, Napa Auto Chevrolet of Clayton J.
Oh, I know. That's
across the line in second place.
Yeah,
Got a little bit of David's got a little bit of breathing room. The other just running smooth.
No big deal.
Copy that.
All right, so fourth place is the 67 WTF Racing Ford Mustang of Doug Easel. Having a solid run right there in third place. Is running along. Followed by the fourth place, the WTF Toyota Camry of Bully Chef. Looks like we got them just cautioning up. Okay, so fifth place will be Joshua Mahoney. Now, here's what the question is. Who's staying out? Who's going in? Got quite a few people going in. Josh decides to stay out, saying his car was better on the long run. Just doesn't come in for about 10 laps. So 4 of the 5 leaders decided to come on in and take tires. Ted Decker, who looks like he had an accident, got caught into an accident. Unfortunately, he's going to enter pit road. Going to take one of his fast repairs, get himself back on the track, but he should be able to stay on the lead lap. So good for Ted. Good run. Looks like we got the 98 Cat Chevrolet Camaro of Gregory Everett pulling into the pits as well. Like I said, the 76, Joshua decided to stay out. All right, so let's look at our race off pit road right now. Looks like everybody's having a pretty good stop. Clayton's in third place. Bully Chef's sitting there and they're right there behind him. Where they saw him, Clayton, who's going to pull out? And it looks like it's going to be Clayton J, then David Hurt, Doug Easel, and then Bully Chef off the pit road. All right, let's get them to catch up with the lead, and we'll get ready for this restart. The lights are still on the pace car, so they got 1 lap to go. They got 2 laps to go till green. Homestead's a fun track. It gets real loose, tightens up. You really got to learn where you want to run your car to make her smooth and fast. Multiple groove racing, really wide, lot of speed, fun track to run. Definitely challenging you. Find that balance of saving your equipment and hard charging, to try not to spread out too much. Pace car is now on the front stretch. And the lights have gone out on the pace car, so we are going green flag racing next time by. Green flag next time by. So it looks like you're going to have the 76 of Joshua in first place, the 13 of Clayton, the 77 of David, the 67 of Doug, the 22 of Bully Chef, the 79 of Ted Decker, and the 98 of Gregory Everett on your start. Going down the back stretch now, getting ready for the green flag. Once again, folks, this is race 9 of our season. Our remaining tracks we have left on the schedule is next week. We will be running Nashville week after, Chicagoland, and then we will be finishing up the season in Richmond. So we look forward to everybody tuning in. If you enjoy our channel and our races, please feel free to hit a like and subscribe, and maybe share this to another. We also like to invite you to, if anybody wants interested in looking for a league to run in, to get a hold of us and come and join us to run some of these races. All right, so we're going to be green flag at the line, and green, 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 green. So is Joshua going to be able to hold that outside line, inside line, to keep first place? David's coming up hard, really wants to win. Hasn't got one yet on the season. Doug got one there over Richmond for us. Right? See, is Clayton going to try and drop in? No, Clayton. Bully gets up underneath him, so Clayton gets left outside on the high side. On the early part of the run, the low line has really just gained so much speed. So you're going to have the 76 of Joshua, the 77 of David, Bully, Chef, and then Clayton. But boy, it's close between Clayton and Bully. Coming line, David's going to have Clayton's going to have the position going in third place at the line. Two wide races going into one. Chris, is anybody going to try to take it three wide? Is Clayton going to try and drop in to go three wide? No, I think he's going to go up the line with Joshua, and they're just going to try and do a little bit of draft and pull on out. Now Clayton goes to the inside, takes the inside line, gets a little bit low, loses momentum off the apron. Looks like the car gets a little loose. Oh, is he going to save it? He saved it. Oh, good play saved by Clayton. Drop it back to our race for second place. Bully Chef manages to keep his momentum through that and passes the 77 of David. Now they're hard charging, chasing after the 76 of Joshua. There's third place David, followed by, we got a good race for fourth place. Clayton, the 13 car, takes the inside. It's got a good clean inside run, followed by Gregor Everett. Doug's taking the outside lines and see if he can carry momentum. Doug carries a lot of momentum. Ooh, close to a little bit of contact there. They can fall in line. Question is, Doug going to drop to the inside, or is Clayton going to go to the inside? Clayton's going to go to the inside. Clayton's going to hold the line right there in front of him. Ooh, too wide. Clayton just lags out for a little bit, comes back. Too wide still. Too wide between the 67 and the 98. 67 of Doug has cleared the 98. Now he's dropping in. You got to take the high line and try and drop to the low. Oh, Greg takes the real low. Gets up on the apron, loses a little momentum, but manages to keep it on the gas. And it's picking up some speed. Pulled up in front of the 67 of Doug. Ted Decker back there. Running nice, clean, smooth laps. Two wide racing between Doug and Greg. Both WTF Racing cars. Doug drives the Ford. Greg drives the Chevrolet. Followed by up there in third place, Clayton Jay's got a pretty secure spot on third. See what's going on up front. They've lined up, running smooth now up front. Ooh, sounds like someone clipped the wall a little bit. We might have a chance for a lead because it looks like the second and third place, the 22 Bully and the 70 and the 77 of David gained a little momentum up. David got a little tight off the turn, loses a little bit of time. They're still lined up front. 1, 2, 3. Joshua was right. His car did stay strong throughout the long run. He's running smooth, staying right out in front. Question is, are these fresher tires going to get him towards the end? A lot of fall off at this track. Clayton in fourth place. Fifth place secured by Doug. Ted's in sixth. Oh, and we have a caution on the track. So now we ran a good few laps. Let's say 5, 6. Pretty sure you're going to see the back of the field going for tires. The question is, what's going to happen up front? So he stays out again while the leaders come and get tires. So he does believe his car is better on the long run. Joshua committed to staying out. Rest of the guys headed into pit road. There's Bully in second. David in third. Greg coming in fourth. Clayton in fifth. Doug in sixth. Followed by David in seventh. See what type of race will we get going on pit road here. Anything good behind the leaders? Bully gets in for a good clean stop. Clayton comes in. Oh, Clayton overshoots and stops. He's going to have to pull back. That's going to lose some time. He's going to fall back. Oh, he can't be happy about that. He's been running such a great race, trying to minimize mistakes, and overshoots is going to cost him pit road. Looks like Bully's going to get out and continue to hold second place, followed by David in third. Coming out in fourth is going to be Doug Easel. Fifth is going to be Clayton. Sixth is going to be Ted, and it's going to be followed up by Gregory Everett. All right, so track fall off is big here. The 76 Motocraft Ford Mustang has stayed out of Joshua. Josh says his car was really good on the long run, so let's see what happens with him here. Let's see if these tires do hold for him, or if the drop off's going to be just too much and he's not going to be able to stay up there. Lights are still on the pace car. Lights have gone off the pace car. They'll be going next time by. Green on the next time by. First place we have Joshua. Second place Bully. Third place David. Fourth place Greg. Fifth place Clayton. Ted. And then Greg's having a problem. Must have had a mechanical issue. Greg followed up in sixth. Or seventh, excuse me. Alright, folks. Like I said, we will be green on the light by. Everybody is on fresh tire with the exception of the 76 Motocraft Ford Mustang of Joshua. So let's see if he can hold these guys off on those older tires. He's probably got 10 maybe 15 laps on these tires combined. So fall off here is pretty significant. So let's see what happens. Looks like the 79 is going to hang back. Wait and see what happens. See if these guys get a little racy. Had quite a few cautions so far tonight. Like I said, this track gets pretty slick. And it's great. Joshua gets a great start, followed by Bully, David, Clayton, then Doug. Got two wide race, and leaders got the good front out front. David's got a great run to the inside. Going to take second place from Bully. Ooh, Bully gets a little bit loose there. Manages to keep the car going straight. Doesn't lose too much momentum, and they fall back in line. First place is Josh, followed by David, Bully, then Clayton, Doug, Ted. Coming out of turn 4. David's got a great run to the inside. You can definitely see where his fresher tires are starting to pay off. Oh, David gets a little bit of line. They got a little bit of draft going. Oh, David gets a little loose. Bully's got to the inside. Oh, is he going to try and take it 3 wide? No, he doesn't take it 3 wide. They're going to hold it. We got 2 wide back behind him. Josh still holding out front on those old tires. Looks like he made a pretty good mistake. Or a pretty good decision staying out there as of this point. Bully takes a run straight to the inside. He's got a great inside run. That looks like Josh pushed up a little hard outside of the turn, which kind of happens on those old tires. Bully's kind of got to pick to the inside. He's going to hold that inside line going into 1 and 2. Can you make the inside line work, or can David keep or can Josh keep the momentum around? Look, Josh gets off the turn well. It sounds like we had a crash, maybe a caution on the track. They may be just driving around to it. Clayton in third place, followed by Doug, Ted, David. Looks like David had a little bit of accident. Pace car is coming out, so we are under caution. So let's go on back up with the leaders here at this point. Now, you got to think, at this point, Josh is going to have to take tires. He's been out there a long time. Everybody else took tires. The question is anybody behind them going to stay, or what's the plan? They didn't run, too hard. 1, 2 laps, maybe. So we'll have to see what happens, who takes tires, who doesn't. It will make a difference, towards the longer portion of a run if they do or don't. Especially if they were driving hard. Okay, it looks like the 3 leaders are staying out. Ted stays out. Doug drops in, getting fresh tires. Always wants fresh tires. Give me them new shoes. David came in, but he was caught up in the accident, so he's going to go ahead and get his car, take one of the switches. And, oh, look at that at the last moment. Josh decides to drop down and come on in and get fresh tires, digging them out, leaving first and second place back there with no tires or on older tires. Now, granted, there's 3-4 laps, but it's 3-4 laps of harder running. And like I said, fall off here is pretty big. And with the start, you're going to run pretty hard at first. So we'll have to see how it works out. Looks like, unfortunately, Greg is still led the pits. David and Doug both come to the pits. See here, who's going to win the race off pit road? Who's going to come out first out of those 3 or 4? Look like Josh is coming out first, followed by Doug, and then David. We're going to have a little bit of red. Nope, Doug's going to get the position. So, we're going to have Bully first, 22 WTF Racing Toyota Camry. Going to have Clayton, the 13, back up to second place after falling back a little bit. Led the first, most of this first, probably third of this race. Had a great solid run, putting together a solid run tonight. Followed by also Ted, who decided to stay out. Also, I believe Ted does stream on Facebook. So if anybody wants to look for Ted Decker, I believe it's Ted Decker Jr., look for him on Facebook. Maybe you can find him streaming during the daytime. In fourth place, we are going to have the 76 of Josh and the Ford Motorcraft Ford Mustang. Another Ford Mustang, the WTF Racing 67 of Doug. The 77 Why So Serious car of David Hurt. And then Greg must have, like I said, he forgot to click his fast repair. So now he is, waiting out the required repairs, unfortunately, because he clicked it off before going in on the track and then forgot to click it when he came in. So unfortunately, he had to wait out required repairs in order to get back on track. So here's our leaders. The lights are still on the pace car. Now the question is, are these 3 going to pay for not taking tires? Or should they have gone down and taken them and got first tire rubber with everybody else? Like I said, track fall off is big. And how hard are they going to go? Clayton's a hard charger. I know he's going to want first. He's going to want first place. Of course, is Bully willing to let him go by to save the tires, or is he going to try and stay out in front and burn them up? To see what's going to happen at this point. At this point, I do know that Bully Chef is our current point leader, followed but in tied for second and third place would be David, the 77 Why So Serious car, and the WTF Racing Ford Mustang of Doug Easel. They came in on fresh tires, so I think these guys are counting that there's going to be another caution coming out. They took the track position. Most people have been pitting, and they're ready to roll. All right, so lights have come off of the pace car. We will be green flag at the line. So in first place we have Bully, second place Clayton, third place Josh, fourth place Ted, fifth place David, sixth place is Doug, and seventh place would be Greg. Once again, folks, this is a WTF Racing League. You can find us on iRacing. Just look under, search through the leagues and just search our name, WTF Racing. You can also find us on Instagram. Give us a direct message at WTFRacing.eTeam. Of course, you can. We'd love it if you could like and share our channel if you enjoy these races. And like I said, if you're interested in running with us, just feel free to get a hold of us. We're always looking for new drivers. We want to expand our field. This is our first season running it, and we're just trying to grow with the right drivers. Okay, so pace car's fixing about to pull off. We're fixing to go green flag racing. All right, here we go, folks. Green, 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 green. They're 2 wide going into 1 and 2. Once again, the 76 back outside of the 79 have tires. The 22 and the 13 are on a little bit older tires. All right, so front 3 leaders have kind of stamped a little bit of dominance. Clayton's going to drum it to the inside. He's going to try and take that inside line away. He wants first place back. He thinks he's got the car to run up front. Ooh, almost 3 wide there. Ooh, Clayton gets a little bit loose, loses a little bit of momentum. Bully's going to try and hold some momentum on the outside. Clayton gets loose, goes to the inside, drops back. Manages to get back in line, only losing 1 position. So Bully assumes first place, followed by Joshua. Then the 77 of David. For your first three runners, this is your battle for first, second, third place. The 76 and the 77 both on fresh tires. Can Boley hold them off without burning his tires off early? Boley trying to run the high line, looking to save tires. David got a good inside run, but Boley does manage to carry a good bit of momentum out the outside line and manages to hold the spot. David riding back there in third, waiting to see what's going to happen. All right, here's your battle for fourth and fifth. Clayton, like I said, only dropped back to fourth place. Question is, can he chase these guys down without burning his stuff up early? Or, are we going to have another caution and save it? Can he run as hard as he wants? We ran very short runs at this point. Not a lot of caution. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's Ted. Doug closing in on Ted. Really just kind of riding at this point, both of them. Uh-oh, they vanished. Back up to our leaders. Josh got a peek on the inside. Good run coming down. Boley trying to hold the outside line, trying to carry that momentum. Oh, he's got a nose inside. Does he have enough to clear him? Is Boley going to get enough drive off the outside? He gets pretty good drive off the outside. Manages to hold the position to the line. Can he hold him off through one or two? Can he get to the inside to hold off Josh? Or is he going to try and take outside? And he tries to take outside. Josh starts outside, decides to go inside, run towards the middle of the track, closes in, back up in line.
Ted, what happened?
David's kind of just running back there.
Yeah, my screen locked up for about 2 seconds. I need to turn some of my graphics down, I think.
Well, he's still holding the lead. Coming to the line. Like you said, he's driving hard, trying to hold him off. Holding that high line. David's got that nose sucked up in there. Can he drive off, get a good drive off the whole line, or can Boley carry momentum? Oh, Boley doesn't get near the drive this time. David's still right there. Or Josh still right there. David followed behind him. Oh, now Josh goes to the inside. Got a great run. He's got the nose of that car up towards the front. Boley's getting good drive. Is it going to be enough? No. David's going to cross the line in first place. Now he's got the inside run. Josh drops to the inside. Excuse me, Josh. Oh, Boley's up against the wall a little bit. Gets tight. Hits the wall. Is going to give up position to Josh. Trying to carry momentum. Manages to stay ahead of David. Focuses to race first, second, and third place. Josh is way out in front, holding ahead of everybody else.
It happens, man. You were right to my outside, and then you disappeared. So I went way low because I didn't know where you were going to pop back up at.
Seems to manage to close some of the gap a little bit. Followed by Ted. Greg's back on track. Let's see here, where is, and there is Doug. Just cruising right along at this point. This is one of the longest runs we've had on the evening. I race back up to the leaders. Josh was firmly out in front, followed by Boley and then David. Josh and David were on fresher tires, 2-3 laps better. Tire fall off. Is it going to make a difference if they go green? David charging hard, looking just riding. Well, no, it looks like he's riding, looking to try and get, a little bit of move on Boley. Oh, he closes the gap there, really gets into 1 and 2 real well, or 3 and 4, excuse me, real well. He's driving off the back. Has close some gap. Boley got a decent little drive, but not quite as much. Greg's definitely starting to, or David's starting to close that gap. Doug back here in fourth place. Looks like he's gotten by Clayton at this point. Running solid, clean laps. Running strong. Just saving tires. Just trying to keep running his race. Followed by Todd. Josh got a nice lead. Ooh, 2-wide racing behind Josh for second place. Looks like Boley may have overused his tires. I probably wish he would have come in with everybody else that got fresh ones. Trying to hold him off. Looks like he's pushing too hard. He's not able to pick up the gas as quick as everybody else. Back behind, these three. Josh is gapped out. Clayton's still in fourth place, running smooth, followed by Doug. Oh, David has made the pass and is officially taking second place. Now David's on the hunt for Josh. Clayton back there in fourth. Doug low closing quick on Clayton and the leaders. Just got a nice lead, David. Bully. Clayton there. Doug. Doug is closing the gap on Clayton. Got a good charge. Looks like Doug sat back. His tires are really coming in. He's definitely saved a lot more tires than everybody else, and he's pushing forward. Clayton got a little high line, trying to keep the momentum, trying to fend off Doug, but Doug is just getting through the turn so much better. Managed to save his tires. He's on newer tires, and he's managed to really save them. So I tag this pace car. Greg. Right along with the Caterpillar Chevrolet of Greg. It's a brand new paint scheme he's debuted this week. Got the WTF logo on the back. It's a good looking paint scheme. We're back with Ted. Oh, yeah, here we go. Doug making a move for fourth place. And Doug's got a good run. Holding the inside line. Looks like Doug's going to be able to clear that pass. The drag rigging down the back strip. He's got the line on the inside. See if Clayton can carry enough momentum to hold him off, or is Doug going to be able to complete this pass? Clayton, you see, he got good drive on the inside, he's holding it. Ooh, they get close. Oh, that was close. But Doug managed to secure the pass. Kind of looks like he scraped the wall a little bit, but made it clean. Clean, good pass. All right, here's the battle for first and second place. Josh currently running in first place, followed by David. David's got a great run going to the inside, drops to the right. Josh is holding high to the outside, holding momentum. Is he getting drive? David's got a peak on the inside. Josh manages to get the drive off and hold him off to the outside. David's still running smooth, clean lines. Closing the gap ever so much. Josh stays high. David stays low. David gets a little more time here. Josh is going to get some good drive off the outside and still hold the spot, but the drag racing down the back stretch. David's got the inside line. Josh is going to see if he drops down in front of him, trying to take the line away, or no. His tires will probably run the high line, trying to carry that momentum on the outside. I believe these guys pitting got tires at the same time. The question is, who's saving their equipment?
Hey Ted, if you need to take it, I'm on very old tires.
In fourth.
There's Doug, currently in fourth place. Trying to chase down the third place car is a Bully Chef. David's still trying to chase down the leader, Josh. They got a great battle for first place right here coming up, folks. Or going on. David's still choosing the inside line. Josh still choosing the high line. Josh is getting just a little bit better drive off the outside, though. Manages to keep David at bay, but David's definitely closing to the inside through the lower part of the turn. They're on the earlier part of the turn. Here they go back into. Ooh, looks like Josh gets a little tight there. David manages to gain a lot of ground. Is he going to clear for the pass? They got a drag race down the back stretch. Or the front stretch, excuse me. They just scorched the start finish line. They're very close. I think is David going to be able to get in there, take it late away. Josh got great run into that turn. Getting good drive out. David, though, you know, his car starting to hang up a little bit for him, looks like. David's got a good run. He chooses to drop back up behind and close in on him, losing a little bit of draft. Down the front stretch they go. Take a view from Doug's in car, see how far he is. They're spread out pretty good right now. Doug's got a great through. See how his car's handling. It's still nice, really smooth on the hill. You know, Doug's saving his stuff, not really trying to work it. Saving that tires. A little bit loose coming off of there, 1 and 2. Fixing to dive into 3 and 4 with him. Ooh, he's getting good drive. Look at him closing the gap. You can definitely tell those new tires and sitting back and why saving them is definitely paying to pay off because he's starting to close in quick. Good boy. Ooh, we got a car loose up front. Who we got here? Oh, looks like Josh gets a little bit loose. Oh, he's going to try and get by him now. So David takes first place. Sorry we missed the pass for first. David getting by lack traffic. The Caterpillar Chevy Camaro. Why So Serious gets a great run. See, he looks like he's cleared Greg, and he's dropping it smooth on his low line into 3, 1 and 2. Oh, he's all the way down on that white line. Good one driving to the outside. Greg Everett behind him. Oh, looks like his car's a little cracked up. Must have got into somebody or something. Maybe a little bit of the wall. Off a little ball scrape there. You can definitely tell he's working the wheel. Car definitely not where he wants it to be handle-wise. Look how much he's having to work that steering wheel. Falling back behind him, we got Bully Shep. Let's see how his line's running. But he sure does got a mirror full of Doug, or Josh, it looks like, behind him. Definitely having to hold off and wait to pick up the gas. Wheels still pretty smooth. I think it's where he wants to be, but it's still pretty smooth. So he's just going in 3 and 4.
I just ain't got enough to get there.
He has enough to chase them. Chase down the leader. David has opened up just a monstrous lead at this point.
I was telling Clayton, I just don't have enough to get around him.
See how a lot of things are running with Clayton.
Yeah, I don't know how, man. My tires are bad.
His car's a little cracked up there on the right foot side. Quentin again gets good drive. Oh, a little tight there. A little tight there. I mean, a little hot. Oh, he gets up in the wall. Unfortunately, he's going to lose some momentum. See what's happening up front of him. Oh, look at Doug coming on. He's gone down now and taking over Joshua's spot in third place. Just kind of gets a little bit out of it, gets to the wall a bit, man. It's save it, keep her going. Doug up here making the charge, coming up on the Caterpillar car, WTF Racing Chevy Camaro of Greg. And he's to the inside, he passes. Oh, Greg comes close, but he clears him. They're clear, clear, clear. Now he's chasing down. Now Doug's doing his best to chase down second place. Looks like Bully's lost his tires. See how he's running, see if his wheel's smooth. I think his car's not steering real great. He's having to put a lot of wheel in to get that thing turned. He's got a mirror full of Doug closing in quick. See what the leader's doing. Really good line, smooth. Take up the gas, letting it roll a good long time. Just run smoothly line. Give the gas, getting good drive coming off the turn, drive the line. Give you an idea on what the banking really is at this track. Alright, here we go, folks. We got a race for second place. And Doug's got the inside line. Doug's going around. Bullet's holding him off to the outside. Looks like the car's not handling the way he wants. He's not getting the drive like he was. Doug might be able to complete this past the drag race. Ooh, got a good drive. Bullet's going to go and get pass him back for a moment. Doug's still on the inside line. Ooh, good drive through that turn, holding away a lot more speed. Bully, oh, and manages to easily complete the pass. And he's rough and running by him. He's just passed him like he's standing still. Look at Doug running off, taking second place. Now his all goal is to try and chase David down. David first place. A little bit of battle between Ted and Clayton, but it looks like Clayton's secure in the spot. Doug is about first and second. It's like Josh just overdrove, baby, burned his tires up. He said he didn't really care for this track, and it's just a hard night. Some tracks fit certain people. It's like you got a pass coming up for Ted. Ted just passed Clayton. Clayton's trying to hold the line. Folks, this is by far been our longest run on the night. I bet you a lot of these guys, especially Bully and Clayton. Ooh, Clayton gets into the wall, but loses momentum. No, he goes around. Is there going to be a caution? Is he going to save it? He's doing good. Saves it. Gets around. Oh, he gets into the wall at the last moment. Almost saved her. No caution out. Single car. 10 laps to go. No caution. Ted coming by Greg. Smooth, clean through. Greg running real low line. Probably giving the guy room. Greg's was unfortunately lap traffic tonight. David out in front, commanding by himself. Followed by Doug. David's got a monstrous lead. I don't know if Doug's got enough laps to chase him down. Bully in third. Not sure Bully's got enough laps or enough tires to chase Doug down. Pace car. Josh in fourth. Trying to chase down Doug and Bully. Ted's coming up strong up the field, taking fifth. Sixth place right now, or currently Greg is lap track of, unfortunately. And the 98 Chevy Camaro, WTF Chevy Camaro of Greg. There's dead leader David. Clayton comes on in, he's going to go to pit road. Get fresh tires after, going around. I think he wants them and flat spot them. Doug is definitely starting to peel a gap away from Bully. Getting great drive off the turn and just flying. Sees Doug closing the gap up on David, isn't he? David's got a good lead, but it looks like Doug is starting to catch him some. It looks like Doug may have waited just a little too long to go, though, with the laps clocking down. Both Doug has got a win on the year. He won at Martinsville. David up here in the lead, striving for his first win on the season. We are on week 9 once again here at Homestead. Our next following weeks will be at Nashville, Chicagoland, and then we will be at Richmond. We do mirror the fixed setup schedule in the league, because that way it gives you just everybody's running them, gives you a little extra practice for your ranked races. So we kind of do run the same schedule. No, we do actually. We were at Phoenix last week. So here we go. Now David chasing down Clayton, trying to see if he can put him a lap down. Clayton, though, is on fresh tires. I think he's going to be able to pull away and move pretty smooth. David's been out here, 30 laps on these tires, I believe. Close to. Got Doug in second place. Kind of keeping intervals with David. Definitely has pulled away from Bully. Bully's clearly dropping back. Josh just back from Bully back here, coming into the 304. Ted's definitely trying to make a run at Josh. We got a little bit of race right here for fourth place. Ted's got a good run. Going to get to the inside of Josh. Josh is on an old tire. Oh, no, look at they took tires at the same time. I think Josh just burned them up. Ted's definitely bringing the win to the outside. Definitely win the drag race on the inside. Got the inside run and just cleared Josh relatively smoothly. Got Josh behind him. See if he can come on back and get him. Got a good run coming to the inside. Sticks his nose to the inside. It's going to have the inside run. Can Ted hold him in the middle of the outside? Josh just having to get out of the gas too early. Ted manages to stand there just a tad bit longer. Drops a little bit low inside. And he's going to manage to hold on to that spot, that position for fourth place. Putting Josh in fifth. Running sixth place. We had Clayton. Unfortunately, he burnt his tires up and had to use a new set. So he should be running pretty quick. You can definitely see he's getting into turns and just driving hard right now, trying to catch up with everybody else due to his spin. You can see he's definitely running faster than everybody else on the track. Greg back here behind Clayton, trying to chase him down, get back into the gas. Nice smooth turn. David up in the front. Doesn't sound like he's in the gas, so I believe we might have the finish of the race, folks. I hope not. Yep, we did the finish of the race. So, David will be in third place. First place. First win of the season. Doug, second place. Bully, third place. Josh, fourth place. Josh was fifth. Ted was fourth. Clayton was sixth. Seventh will be Greg. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't butcher our broadcast up too much, and like I said, if you enjoyed what we do, just give us a like, give us a follow, and maybe share it out, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching WTF Racing.